I did everything that society told me to do. Go to college, they said, get that degree, they said, because if you did, you were supposedly going to get a better paying job, right? Did that. Went to college, got that degree, became a veterinary technician, and 19 years into my career, I was capped out at $19
An
an
hour.
19. I know. It's wild. Like you're a nurse yourself, so you get it. Like this, it was basically like an animal nurse. We're doing x-rays, EKGs, putting IV catheters in, blood
Yeah.
draws, surgical assisting, anesthesia. And
Yeah.
it's, I can't raise my family off of a $19 an hour job. And it's not like I have a whole bunch of kids. I only have two. And I couldn't, it just made no sense for me after 19 years to continue to do it,
Yeah.
continue to miss moments with my boys, and have nothing to show for it at the end of
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
I didn't, darn sure didn't have a bank account that reflected anything. And shipping my boys off to daycare, it was like I was just working to pay for daycare.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, 19 years in, I finally, it was just probably one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make, but the best.
Yeah.
I just told my boss, I said, sorry, my family needs me more than I need this job.
Yeah.
And
That was it.
that was it. It was
So
scary.
is that when you found legacy after you say, okay, so when you quit the job, what happened afterwards?
So I became a stay-at-home mom at the age of 38, and it was great. I tried a few things here and there online. I even had my own cleaning business
Yeah.
where I was literally scrubbing the floors, and I was like, I don't know about all this. My
Yeah.
husband, bless his heart, he's a truck driver on the road. So
Yeah.
when I left my career,
Yeah.
he was the one now who's chasing the overtime, trying to keep us happy, keep us afloat.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you have boys, but raising two boys as a mama, they needed their dad.
I've only got
They
one boy.
you get it, right? Like I couldn't dad them like he could, but
Yeah.
if I wanted him to come home, I had to find a way to make money that wasn't just sporadic, that would
Yeah.
actually be worthwhile to me. That's when I came across Legacy.
Oh, wow. Okay. So when you found legacy, what was your initial thoughts? Just
I was clueless, first of all. I literally knew nothing. And I don't recommend this, but you can cut this from the tape if you want. But I didn't even tell my husband. I'm
I
like,
didn't either.
it's like he had seen me do other online things and he's skeptical of those. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna get to work and I'm gonna learn as I go because I literally knew nothing.
Yeah.
And from that was 2.5 years ago. And
Oh,
so here I am, and I'll never clock in again because of what Legacy has done for me and my family. And it's something I never thought that I would be able to say, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom who has four-figure days, or yeah, I make money on social media. Because I don't know your background, but I was always raised in a society that said, you want to make more money, you got to work harder.
oh God, yeah.
You, your hours that you worked reflected that number on your paycheck.
Yeah.
And that to me was I was giving more time to a job than I was my own family. And it's
Yeah.
so amazing. That's not how you have to do it now. That's like one of those old school out the window ways, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we've been sold and bought into. Especially if you come from a family of non-entrepreneurs, which most people don't. Most people kind of like your parents are 9 to 5ers. They always had a job and they always had a career. Maybe they work in petroleum or whatever it doesn't really matter. So the mindset is you go there, get as much education as you want to climb someone else's corporate ladder. So that's what we all been trained. If you come from a family of entrepreneurs, oh no, you want to go do that, go figure. But 99, but a lot of us don't do that. We just follow the trend and then we hope and pray that somebody's going to look after us in our old age and hope and pray that it's going to work out. I hope and pray we don't get fired. We hope and pray. So every day, you're always hoping and praying that you get that there's a job for you.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. That's just how we all grew up, right? In that little box, I like to call it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's almost, and when you try and tell me the time first time you told your family, okay, now I know you kept it a secret, but when you finally told your husband that, okay, honey, this is what's going on, what was his reaction?
He was like, wait, what? But I didn't tell him until I had my first sale, my first customer, which was a $600 customer, which going backwards onto my $19 an hour career, I had to work 2 weeks for a $900 paycheck.
Oh my
And
God.
so I know. So like that difference, he was like, I'm sorry, what? And so if you asked him today, what does your wife do? He would still be like, I don't know, she makes money online, but I don't know how. Because I know he doesn't get it, and that's okay. But all he sees is the difference in our lives, and
Yeah.
he's not chasing overtime on the road. There's afternoons where he comes home like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing home so early? This is because I'm a stay-at-home mom now. I'm like, this is my time, honey. What are you doing home so early?
You're trespassing.
No, but no, all jokes aside, this has given us the freedom that I didn't even know existed. I thought you just got to work harder if you wanted to make more, and that's what he was doing. And turns out that's just not the case. And now he's super supportive. He's, yeah, that's awesome. So he loves it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Because as you said, he doesn't have to, he can see his boys grow up. It doesn't have to be an absent dad anymore. Because now you took a chance on something that you didn't even know. You just hoped and pray it worked because you don't know.
Yeah.
But when you got into the program, what surprised you about it?
Ooh, a lot, honestly. I had no idea that I thought it was just you're just learning how to make money, but I
Yeah.
had no idea that it would change you as a person. That's one thing I didn't expect because
Yeah.
when you start something, of course you're new, but you don't think about, oh, I'm going to improve as a person.
Yeah.
And that's exactly like it has, it is, I am not the same person I was 2.5 years ago. It has literally changed me, my mindset, the way I view things, the way I view others,
Yeah.
the way I take on opportunities that are literally handed to me now because I
Yeah.
see what those opportunities, like the doors they can open.
Yes.
And that is something I never in a million years would have thought would be a part of this program. But I'm so grateful that it
Yeah.
is. I wouldn't be where I am if I was the same person.
Yeah. What would you say? What would you say to a mom who's working all these hours and still living paycheck to paycheck? It sounds like a cliche, but that's just the fruit, or using their credit card to supplement their income. What would you say to them to start? What would you say?
I would say, well, I would say two things. The first thing I would say was, you don't have to choose anymore. You don't have to choose between should I go to work and make money and provide, or should I be at home and be present? You
Mm,
don't have to choose anymore because you really can do both.
yeah.
And the second thing that I would say is this is on top of that, but that is the number one reason that I show up every day
Mm,
because I see too many mamas working too hard for
mm,
too little
yeah.
and missing the moments with the people that actually matter.
Yeah.
And if I could just get in a room full of mamas, I would hug them and I would say, look, here's how I found a way out.
Yeah.
Because it truly was my way out from ever
Yeah.
having to choose.
Yeah. And sometimes there's some moms out there that love their corporate work, which is fantastic, but you can still do both. Especially if you got that corporate job and you love the corporate job, it gives you security, it gives you a huge pension or whatever it's giving you. And you even just enjoy it because you enjoy it. You can
Mhm.
still do both because this business allows you to work as we say in the nooks and cranny of your day. So
Absolutely. That's one thing I love about it. Like, it's crazy to look back now, but as a stay-at-home mom, I'm busier now than I was when I had my job. And I think it's because I have so many more choices now. Like,
yeah,
I get to design my day. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go run here and run there. And I get to pick my kids up from school. And that's just amazing to me.
yeah,
But what I love is that this is something that you do it at your own pace, right? There's no like deadlines that you have to complete a certain thing by a certain time. but
Yeah.
I needed something that I could do around regular mom life, right? Something that I could do and like the trainings that we listen to, I could
Yeah.
listen to those while I'm putting the laundry from the washer to the dryer
Yeah.
or while I'm cooking dinner or in the carpool lane. Like when I first started,
Yeah.
most everything I did was in the carpool lane. And so I was a funny story, I was actually known as the carpool lane mom because that's where everybody saw like my videos. And when I went live, I was in the car and that was just, it stuck. And so it just goes to show that you don't have to work a whole bunch of hours to make money. You can actually work in the pockets of your day around regular mom life when it works for you, not
Yeah.
for somebody else.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that. Around regular mom life, because that's
Yeah.
what I think that's what everybody's missing. They think, oh my, I need to give up a whole bunch of stuff to do this. But you don't have to
Mhm.
give up anything. It's a lifestyle business. It fits into your lifestyle. It fits into your life. And
Absolutely. And even for the moms that are out there working and need that way out, there's lunch breaks they can do this on.
yeah,
They 5, 10, 20 minutes here and there. And
yeah,
because that's all I do. I don't chunk anything together because my days are so different now
yeah.
that I don't think I've ever had 2 days identical. And
Wow, that
that's
was
what I
impressive.
love. Yeah, like I love that I can literally do this in the pockets of my day.
Yeah. Oh, that is so good because, as you said, no 2 days are identical, so you're never bored. It's almost like every day is Christmas
Yeah.
present. What's I going to open
Yeah,
today?
exactly. It never gets boring.
Because you get to design your life, and that's a gift that you have
Yes.
given to yourself and your family. The ability to be able to design your life. I always say to people, it's like choice is one of those things that we take for granted.
Mhm.
If you can have the money, that gives you so much choice.
Yes.
And that's what you got now. You got choice. You can make choices. Your hubby can come back from home at 1 o'clock. It's like, we know the bills are going to be paid. And it's okay. There's no, oh my God, is he sick? There's no panic. It's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. There's
And
no
that,
worry, there's no stress.
yeah, you can, and that's the thing, is the ability to be able to just live, not just
Mhm.
exist anymore. No, you are living, you're thriving, and by extension of you just saying yes to this business, you're giving your husband room to breathe. And so everybody as a family, you're all thriving. Tell me what's
Yeah.
that like for you? Seeing your family, everybody. Yeah, we still have challenges, but the main headache of the challenge, the money bits, is taken away is out of the equation now. Describe
Yeah,
that to me.
it's free, it's freeing, really. Like
Yeah,
for example, so both of my boys play baseball. We're for like 6 months from April through November, or excuse me, April through October, we're always on the go, like literally every single night. And last night, we had to be out the door, like dressed and out the door for their games by 4 o'clock.
oh
And
wow.
had I had a job, wouldn't happen. But
Yeah,
my husband was able to be home
yeah,
with us without stressing about trying to chase overtime so that we could all actually leave together at four
yeah,
o'clock. And to me, like that right there is just taking that pressure away.
yeah,
That is what freedom is to me. Like, I get to take my kids to school. I get to pick them up in the carpool lane,
yeah,
not try to scramble and have somebody else do it and then always worry about if they're going to get there on time.
yeah,
That is the freedom that comes along with having that income coming in on a regular basis because you don't
yeah,
stress about it. You
yeah,
don't. Like even go to the gas station and put gas in your car. You don't have to worry about, oh, I only have $10 to put in. You can actually just fill it up. Or on the way home, if you get gas and your kids are like, Mom, can I get a snack? Those are the little things to me that matter, that I can
yeah,
say yes.
yes. Is that Starbucks coffee? Okay, you can have a Pringle or you can have a Dorito. Instead
Yeah.
of, but sometimes we say we know it's not good for their health. Grant
Mhm.
other
Oh
shit,
yeah.
other E numbers. But sometimes we say no because there's no money.
Yeah.
But so we guys say, oh, it's not good honey, that's not good for you. Why don't you have
Mhm.
an apple? What for you? Who wants to eat an apple?
And maybe you've been through this, going through the checkout line at Walmart when you get your groceries, there's
Mm.
that impulse aisle, right? And the
Oh,
kids are like, "Mom, can I have some M&Ms?" And you're like, "No, you don't need that." But in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't want to spend $2 on a thing of candy." Like those are like you don't want your kids to know that you can't afford something, so you make up something else like you don't need that.
yeah,
I remember doing that anyway. I don't know if you've ever have, but I've done that and I was just like, God, are they going to call my bluff? Are they going to see through me that
yeah,
mom can't afford that? You
yeah.
know?
And that's what a lot of moms do because even though they got this 9 to 5 job and they're working or they're not working or whatever they're doing, there's always that pressure. Oh, because in your head, as you go through that aisle, you are calculating every item in the basket. Okay, I've only got $30 in my bank account. So therefore, but how you add the taxes and let me make sure I've only got so any sneaky things like where did that come from? That's going back.
Yeah.
It's like I don't leave my I think my boy, please, honey. Oh, can I go? No, don't come shopping with me, darling. Because I
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen. That's
Oh yeah.
that $30 we spent on Doritos. But gotta go for proper food.
Yeah, it adds up, that's for sure. And not having to check that bank account before getting groceries and having to literally budget every single item,
Yeah.
that to me is freedom.
Yes, that's freedom. When you are not doing that mentally, oh, gas is 10 cents over on that way. Even though you're going to burn 2 minutes, even you're going to spend an hour going that direction to get the gas just to save 10 cents. It's like, okay, I can just fill up my car with gas, period.
Yes.
Because
Mhm.
the car needs to run. Because I suppose,
Yeah.
as you said, oh, I've only got $10. How are we going to plan our day this week so that we don't spend what we have? And these are all and they're so exhausting.
And that's the things we take for granted. Like those little things can add up, but man, I tell you, when you got the ability to just loosen up a little bit and not have to stress about $1 or $5, it's like I said, if there was one word I could describe, I always tell people it's freeing. Frees you of stress, frees you of that money anxiety, frees you of where am I going to get this to pay for this?
Yeah. Yeah, I call it Robin Peter to pay Paul.
Hmm.
I
Yes, absolutely.
sometimes in my life, I say to them, I rub the 12 apostles and I go back for seconds.
Yep.
When you rub Peter to pay Paul, that means that by the time you get to Barnabas or someone, Bartholomew, there's money in the bank. Or sometimes say, okay, let's go to Luke, let's go to John.
Oh yeah.
So now you have no more mom guilt because now you're home because you
Hmm.
got this freedom now. How does that feel like? Being present, really be present. What does that look like?
I wish every mom could feel what it feels like
Yeah.
because kudos to the moms that can be and the mom that their kids deserve from behind a desk, but I can't. I tried
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
couldn't give my kids like they get one me
Yeah.
and they don't deserve to have the one me that's constantly stressed,
Yeah.
constantly griping about a job or whatever, and they deserve to have me that be the best me for them
Yeah.
and be here. Like they're my boys are 15 and 12 and they're going through the thick of it and it's if I can be here,
Mm.
obviously I can't prevent everything, but if I see one of them going down the wrong path,
Mm.
I'm here and I can just say, you know what, honey, let's pivot this way,
Yeah.
then it's all worth it.
Yeah.
It's all worth it when you're there
Yeah.
because you don't miss something that's important. I'll never, ever miss a baseball game. Never. I'll never need to.
Yeah.
So that's,
Thank God for legacy, eh?
yes. Oh gosh, yes.
It's amazing, isn't it? How we are programmed to accept. It's okay, just plod along. Yeah, the kids will be fine. You got a job, you pay the bill, and then we're missing as someone said to me, you've already got 18 summers, 18
Hmm.
Christmases until they become an adult. And say by the time they hit by the time they hit school, it's just like blah, 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 it just goes so quick. I'm like, and that's the thing. When you're a parent, you think, oh my God, I got my kids forever. But they're not kids forever. It gets to a point the way they need you is different. And being present is one of those things we could treasure because that's where the memories are built, which is what
Yes,
you're doing now with your boys. Is building those amazing memories. As they get older, they need you less. Life will change again and you change again. But right now they need you to be here to take them baseball game. And that's the freedom, the choice, and the privilege you have.
absolutely.
All because you said yes to
Yeah.
your goals, yes to your dream, and yes, I'm going to try something different.
Yep. I said yes, even though I was scared to death. All
Ex-
the what ifs.
Yeah. So if for a mom who is just coming on, just paint me a picture of what that first time was, like you going live, your first post. How do
Oh
you?
God. It was scary because I'd never done it before. But here's the thing, just because I'd never done it doesn't mean it's difficult. It's just
Mm,
new. And now it's just the simplest thing I've ever done. It's something I once was so scared to do, now just comes natural with
yes.
repetition. Anything. It's just like the first time you learn how to drive a stick on a car. Oh, you killed the clutch. But now you do it and it's oh, okay, cool, no big deal. Because it's just repetition that makes you
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Especially, and I think it's better to come in knowing nothing because you're more open-minded.
Exactly. I have no expectations. So everything's oh, bonanza, Christmas. Oh, I learned something
Yeah.
new. And that's the thing we forget that even at your job as a veterinary nurse, you have to learn the skills. You need just working day one knowing what to do. But when it comes to our own business, almost not how we expect ourselves to know everything. But in your job, you didn't know everything. Yeah, you can't like you did pass it. Okay, you got training here, you got the next, okay, you climb the ladder. Okay. When it comes to your own career, your own stuff, your what is so dear to you, I don't know, so I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
But we do that for a job. When you get university education, doesn't mean you know anything. It just means you just got the qualification. You got your foot in the door. Now it's time to learn the real stuff, which they don't teach you in
Absolutely.
uni. I don't care which university you go to, they don't teach you anything. They just teach you how to a bunch of stuff. But the practical application of what you know is in the doing. And that's what this
And
business.
skills that you learn are they're skills that you can take anywhere and anybody can learn them. It's not like you have to fit a mold to learn these skills.
Yeah,
They're simple, but
yeah,
they're high income and you tie it into your daily life. It can't get much simpler than that.
yeah, absolutely. Because you learn skills in this business that you just thought, I thought that was hard. When they just went, okay, as you say, it's all repetition. Oh, okay, I'm doing
Mm.
it.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh
okay,
yeah.
I haven't died. I'm
Yeah.
meditating.
Exactly.
As someone said to me, what is the worst that can happen? I'm like, that's a good attitude to have when you start. What
Yeah.
is the worst that can happen? You learn a new skill. You can even use the skills to apply for another job if you want to, but it's not.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I just love it. I was like, yeah, you were scared, but you still went ahead anyway. That is such a good analogy because everybody always assumes that okay, you start off confident.
No. That is not the case. Everybody starts at start, right?
Yeah,
Everybody start.
you start, yeah, but there's no
But you
confidence.
start. That's the point. And you
But
learn as you go. And when you're learning, you're growing. And it's like you just that's just how it is.
yes, I think that's what I hope this video can show people, moms out there, because I'm all about the moms. While they've got a job or stay at home, it doesn't matter what moms, because I think we sacrifice the most.
Yes.
I don't care what anybody can argue, because we give up the job, we give up the family, we give up everything. We're always one trying to do things, trying to juggle spinning so many plates. So if a mom can see this and say, I can do this. That's why I'm just saying I'm gonna be doing this stuff. If you can identify yourself in any of this, it's wonderful. And as we said, it's not like coming here, you got to apply what you're learning. It's all about application. So tell me about your life obsession. I know you say you're obsessed with going live. You gone live 700 what days or hours in the, like,
Yeah, I don't know what I'm up to now, but that was a few weeks ago. It's funny because going live,
yeah.
something that I said I would never do.
Okay.
I said, nope, ain't no way I'm putting my face on a screen. No one's gonna listen to me. Who am I? Why would they care what I have to say? All those fears.
Yeah.
And it has literally exploded my business. And I feel that the reason is because it connects you with real people in real time. You can have real conversations and it allows people to see that you are just human.
Yeah.
I'm not some influencer. I'm not some fancy person. Like yesterday, I went on live with at the ball field in my baseball cap and a sweatshirt. It's people get to see that they're not alone. They really are just like you.
Yeah.
And if it's crazy because I am so obsessed with going live now,
Mm.
that is one of the things I coach on. And if you would have, and this is a side note, but when I say that the doors that will open up for you are doors that you don't even know exist once you learn these skills, this is what I mean. Because now I help other people get that confidence and the structure so that
Yeah.
they can go live and speak to their people.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's a mom like us, right?
Yeah.
Not everybody is a corporate dad or a grandparent with 16 grandkids. Everybody has a different story.
Yeah.
And so now I never knew I could help people in that way.
Wow.
Yeah, especially coming from, I'm never going to do that.
Exactly. It's complete opposite. Now you even help people do what the things you say you will never learn, you never do. It's
That's
giving you
why I'm so obsessed.
and now it's giving you another income stream.
Yes.
And I think
Yes.
that's what I love to see hear more of because it's not just about just the one thing. It's, as you say, it's the opportunity it opens for you that you wouldn't even conceive or even have thought about.
Yeah.
If you could tell me more about that, all these opportunities that are now opening up to you, all because you said yes.
Yeah. If you would have told me 2.5 years ago
Yeah.
that I would know how to average $1,400 days and have 21 streams of income, I would have literally laughed at you, turned around and walked away. Because I'd have been like, yeah, I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I'm not talented. I'm not qualified. No one's gonna listen to me. And I'm telling you, there at a corporate job, you will get capped out on the money you can make.
Yeah.
Clearly. I was
Mhm.
capped out at that $19 an hour, even though I had a degree, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And the thing about making money online,
Mhm.
there's so many avenues that there's no ceiling.
Yeah.
There's literally no ceiling on the amount of money that's out there. And I don't know the exact number, but it's a 3 point something billion-dollar a day
Yeah.
industry.
It is. And it doesn't even, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. It's still it's still in the early days.
Yeah, it's growing and growing. I don't remember how many years from now, but it's like within 3 or 5 years, it's going to be a $1 trillion a day industry. And, one of the ways I like to teach people on the fact that there's no ceiling is think of this online space as a tree, a really big, full tree with lots and lots of green leaves. Imagine those are income streams or money,
Yeah.
right? But all they're waiting for you to do is learn the skill and you can pluck those leaves, as many as you want.
I love that analogy because that's
That's
so
it's
true.
true.
It is so true because when you are a nurse, you only had one skill. Now, because now you said yes to a business that has given you 21 income streams. And if you go back to your nursing, that's 22 income streams, right?
Never gonna do that.
I know, but these are the things. People need to realize that it doesn't just give you one thing. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I call it
Hmm.
like a Mariah Carey Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Every
Well,
Christmas.
it's it. You can go to your job and you know how, like for me and you, like we know how to do the IV catheters and the x-rays and the anesthesia. But just because we learned those different skills doesn't mean we made money per skill.
No, exactly.
But here, you literally, the more you know, the more you grow, and the more you grow, the more you make.
Yes.
And that's just, it's wild to me. I'm like, where has this been my whole life?
Mm. Yes. Because I think, because normally you just think, for me, it was like digital marketing, sell something online. What's that all about? Oh man, go away. I don't want to do all that kind of nonsense. Well, now it's like, why did I even waste my time getting an education? Why did I do that? Now it's like, when people are outside, they think, oh no, it can't be possible. Because you're on the outside, you don't know when you come into it, especially when you come into the DGC community and you see the amazing people from across the globe.
Yes.
You're not capped by geography. You're not capped by your age. It's a fully democratic business in every sense of the word. It doesn't care who you are. That little square box, that's what they care about. What's going out of your mouth, and can they relate to you? There's no, and that's what I
Right.
love about it. It's not shy. It's social media, 24 hours a day, and you don't pay for your advert. It's like it's free.
It's like you're already on it.
Exactly. Already on the scrolling. Who wants to earn
Yeah,
some
you
money?
might as well learn to make money instead. Time's going to pass anyway. And I tell you, they never quit printing money. So,
That's a very, that's a very good way of looking at it. Because time does do pass. Whether you say tomorrow, next year, it will come and go. 6 months, 3 months will come and pass. And if you it will be a shame to be still standing still.
yes, there's no reason to. There's no reason, in my opinion, that in 2026 anybody should be struggling.
Yeah.
And I know that's a bold statement, but with the opportunities out there, they're literally waiting for you.
A- And that's a bold statement, but it's true.
Yeah.
But the beauty of where we are is that you don't have to do it alone.
Mm,
See,
that's very
there's no meant to say, oh, this lone wolf thing. There's no need to be a lone wolf. Unless you choose to be a lone wolf, then you're going to struggle because there's something called community. There's something called relationship, which is all we human beings are designed for. So you don't have to be alone. You don't have to figure everything out by yourself. Someone there to give you the guidance and the coaching and the mentoring. So tell me more about the coaching and mentoring that has helped you
Oh
to
gosh,
really transform
yes.
your life.
I there's a lot of things out there, right?
Yeah.
I am not somebody that is like a DIYer. And a lot of the things I see out there are like, here you go, good luck, see you never.
Yeah.
And for me, I needed my hand held. I still need my hand held 2.5 years later sometimes.
Yeah.
I needed to know that if I had a question or if I didn't understand something, that there was actually a real human I could talk to. And
Yeah.
being surrounded with the most like-minded people
Yeah.
will lift you and support you and push you to be that best version of yourself because
Yeah.
you don't know it's in there. You don't know it's in there, but it
True.
is.
True.
And the fact that, and maybe I'm aging myself here, like when you get on the, say you call customer service at Walmart and you're like, press one for this and press three for this. And then some AI chat bot thingy comes on and I'm just like, representative. Like I needed to know that there's real human interaction
Mm.
and the fact that there's not only that, but ongoing innovative training.
Mm.
Because, yeah, you can take a class from 2 years ago, but if that is what you're going off of today, it's
Yeah.
probably not current. So, one
Yes.
thing I love about our community and our training is that it's literally ongoing and the most current and up to date because the online world is changing. It is changing
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
But when you have a mentor that keeps you not only just in the loop, but here's what's happening now. here's what this is trending. Here's what, and literally not just tells you, but lifts you and puts you in the middle of it.
Yeah,
That is huge for your success.
absolutely. Absolutely. Because that's one thing I've come to appreciate myself is how Michelle pours Jesus Christ, everything she has into us for our own success.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
she doesn't get a penny from what we do. She gets nada. But her time, her energy, the love and the attention, and she's always trying to figure out how can I serve you? How can I make it back? I want to skyrocket. I want to quantum leap your success. And that is unheard of. Even with the $200,000 programs or whatever, you don't get that.
And I think that's what sets us apart, honestly, is the mentorship and the heart-centered mentoring that we have.
Yeah.
She's not in it like you said, she's not making it anything from us. She's literally there to guide us
Yeah.
and wants us to be successful. And
Yeah.
that's what I love about it. Is that's one of those things. If it was a DIY thing, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
You probably have given up.
Oh yeah, because at the first sign of what does this mean, I would have been like, okay, that didn't work.
Yeah. But and that's what I love because every day you get videos from Michelle, and that video is a 5 minute video where it's got something to help you create your content for the day, a bit of mindset there, and a bit of self belief that she believes in you that just gives you that little sparkle you need to just to keep going.
Absolutely. Helps
And
you move that needle forward in the business, no matter where you're at in your journey.
yeah,
Those daily videos, I never miss a daily video. Still, 2.5 years later. That's my priority is I got to get there. And that's video gets me there. It gets me pumped. It gets me excited. It gets me, okay, cool. I can look forward to this. This is new, whatever it may be.
yeah,
But I know that video is going to help me move the needle forward.
yeah. Absolutely. So now, what do you think about the Spanish, but the bundle pack with the whole Spanish community? And what do you think about that? Because now that's,
I think that's incredible. I think it helps us reach more people. I think it helps more people see the value in this online space and what they can do with it.
yeah,
And it gives people options. It gives
yes,
people options because not everybody is a one size fits all. Not
yeah,
everything is like that. And the fact that people can come in and choose, that is huge.
yeah. As someone said, it's like a buffet. You got
Yeah. I love that.
so you can come in and pick up what and also I love the different way you can come in wherever your budget is. You
Mhm.
can start wherever you are, and then you can kind of like gently go up as you make more money. I love that about the business. It's not
Yeah.
boom, do start. You're okay. You've only got $100. Start with $100. You got 500. Start with what you have, but the support is still the same. It's not like you get crap support with that one or you get premium support with that one. The support is
That's
the
exactly
same.
right. That's exactly right.
You know, the support is the same. It's just allowing you to start because that's the whole idea. Start somewhere, build the
Right.
confidence, and then move to the next level and the next. And if you want to stay where you are, that's fine.
That's what's the beauty of it. It is you are your own business owner, but you're never alone. You're never left to fend for yourself.
Never. Unless you choose to, because
Sure.
his community is there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you are struggling, you post a question, before you blink, 50 people have pounced on it.
Yes. That's the beauty of being global is that, like for me right now, it's 11 o'clock, and for you, it's probably 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, yeah,
There's always someone up to answer your questions and to help you so that you don't stay stuck.
yeah, exactly. You don't stay stuck and you don't stay scared and you don't stay in that, okay, I can't figure it out. So therefore, let me quit. There's no need for you to quit because there's always someone there. It doesn't matter what you're struggling with. Stinking thinking, as Michelle would call it. There's someone there. Okay, I can't figure this out. Where's this technicals? Where's that button? Where's this thing?
Exactly. There's always someone, and I guarantee any question that you may have, I guarantee you it's been asked before.
Use the search.
Yeah,
Go to the
exactly.
computer and
Well,
search.
and that's just because we all started at start.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Before we wrap up, what would you say to someone else, so a mom out there was just thinking, yeah, it's okay for you to, yeah, you got it figured out. What would you say to them?
I would say whatever today's date is, today is the 9th. So whatever
Yeah.
the date is that they're talking to me, I would say, okay, in this moment, right here, right now, the
Mm,
things that you're feeling, maybe you're stressed about groceries, maybe you're gotta work on a Saturday and miss your daughter's recital, the things that are literally happening in this exact moment right here, right now.
yeah.
If in 6 months from now,
Mm,
it was still the same,
yeah.
would you be okay with that? And if so, then awesome. If not, then you need to take action because unfortunately, no one's coming to save us.
Oh, but that's powerful stuff. There's no saying,
And it's the longer you wait, the more struggles you will have.
yeah, because everything compounds over time. Your debts compounds over time.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
you age, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
And yeah, that is so powerful stuff. That's yeah, that's deep. That's
It's
deep.
and it's meant to be deep because not everybody is going to tell you. Some people just tell you what you want to hear, but listen, mama, we got to stick together. We're in this together. And if I can just help one mom see her value and her worth, her family, and not for a boss, it's life changing. I know that
Absolutely.
sounds cliche, but it really is.
It is because you're a living example of it. You are a living example of that. What is possible when you say, yes to my dreams. Yes, I'm going to try something. Yes, I might be scared, but I'm still going to put one foot forward because I don't want to be, as he says, in 6 months' time, still having the same conversation. And nothing has changed besides me getting older.
It just gives you a true identity. You're not just an employee or just a mom or just a wife. You can
Mm.
be who you want to be.
Oh,
You deserve that.
that's powerful. I love that. Because, and that's the thing about we women, we always, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm an aunt. But we are meant to do more than that.
What are we in here?
Yeah. Before we became all these things, we had a dream, we had vision, but you can still do that. It doesn't mean you can still be the mom, but you can still have your own identity, you know,
Exactly.
and be
Exactly.
that mom that your kids will look at in a few years' time and, oh my, I'm glad mom did that. I'm glad she took that step. Because they'll be
Mhm.
proud of you because of the way you're holding yourself together.
That's very true. Very true.
Yeah, because and that's the thing, because we want to be a massive reflection of our children.
Yeah.
Because
But it shows them that they don't have to settle either.
absolutely,
No,
you don't
because
have,
they're watching every move that we make. And if
yeah,
we're settling for a $20 an hour job, I want better for my kids than me anyway. And if they're seeing us settle,
yeah,
I grow up thinking that's normal. And it doesn't have to be the norm.
yeah. But this is where the conundrum comes in. The parent that wants their child to be ambitious, but they are not using their own potential. Then there's always a conflict. Okay, that why tell me to go do this. Why aren't you doing it? Ah, I'm too old, or I'm too this.
Yeah.
But I know we see it in the movies, we see it in the commercials, but it's true reality though, because anything in the movies, real life is happening to somebody somewhere.
Yes, 100%. Every day, every day.
Oh, my daughter, you can be a doctor. Why aren't you a doctor, mom? Because you got more brains than dad, but why are you here? You got more
Mhm.
brains than anybody else in the family. Why aren't you using your own brain? Why aren't you doing? But it's true.
Very true.
And that's what I want a lot of parents to know that if you want your child to aspire, you become the mirror. You become that. Don't look at someone external. Let it be within the whole household that
Right.
they can see aspiration. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just taking bold steps to live your life. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? taking those
That's
bold steps to do what you want to do. So oh, mom did it. Mom made a few mistakes, but she never stopped. She didn't quit.
yeah.
And that's what it's all about. Not quitting on yourself, know your goals or your vision, so that your children, now you become that ladder, you become that inspiration, so they can even do better.
You're worth it.
You are. And nobody's, I listen to people in my lives that, you see that Christmas tree? You see that fairy at the top? If you don't put yourself at that top of that fairy, nobody's going to put you there. Because you have to be the fairy. And then from there, you can start to say, okay, I can see clearly. I can help. But you cannot be at the
Mhm.
bottom wanting to help. you gotta
Exactly.
you gotta see beyond, you gotta see, as you said, that identity inside you, that person that has a vision, had a goal, had a dream. It's still possible to have it. And I'm so
Yep.
glad you are living yours now. I'm so
It's
glad.
having a great time. I don't
Yeah,
feel stressed. I don't feel like anxious about the things that I used to. And it's just freeing. It's freeing.
I love that. Say yes to your dream is freeing.
Yes, it is. And you don't have to lose yourself when you become a mom. You don't have to lose who you are.
That's powerful. Because they're going to grow up and leave home.
Yeah. Then what?
That's $1 million question.
Then what? Yep, exactly.
Yeah. And that's why I love legacy, because it is room for anyone and everyone. It's not just for a particular kind of person. It's for anyone that literally wants to be bold enough to step out. I am willing. I want to change. I want to be I want to live my life, the life I've been dreaming about in my head. I want it to be a reality.
It
Almost
doesn't
like,
matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your history. Like I always tell people, it doesn't matter if you're a high school dropout or a heart surgeon.
exactly.
Now, if you have the desire
Yeah.
to be somewhere that you're not,
Oh, yeah.
then that's what you need.
Yeah.
That desire, that burning desire, that fire lit under your butt to make
Yeah.
you just say, I am worth more, because you are.
Yeah. I am what more. I love that. So as we close out this interview, what would you like to say? What would you like to be your closing remark?
I would say to the mama out there that's feeling stuck, that's feeling like they don't have a choice, feeling like this is all that there is for them,
Mm,
that's not true.
yeah.
And like I said, no one's going to come and save you.
Yeah.
There is a way out. And if you can hope and pray that something's going to come along,
Mm,
but if you don't take action, you will hope and pray your life away. And so now is the time to make the change because you don't want to look back on October 9th and wish you would have.
that's profound. That's good. Yeah, because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mindy, for your time. I'm so appreciative of you, and I'm so happy that, yeah, you found that life. You're living the life that you
Live.
always
Yeah.
wanted for yourself and your
My,
family.
my shoulders aren't, they're like,
Yeah.
and everybody deserves that.
Yes. And it all starts by you saying yes.
That's exactly right. Say yes for you because when you say yes for you, it's like a trickle effect with your family.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So welcome, my friend. I
Thank
appreciate your time.
thank you so much. Have a fantastic evening, and then I'll see you in the community.
Sounds good. I'll be there.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
friend.
Bye.